Hello everyone, we're back. It's time for Bachelor in Paradise. More like Bachelor in Boringville. Population me on my couch. A very disappointing and boring 2 episodes that I had to sit through. But I'm addicted to this shit, so we're gonna get through it together. I got some white wine with a little straw in it, a stainless steel straw because I'm eco-friendly and I don't wanna mess up my lipstick. Buckle up. Get ready, we are about to get into it. Now, this opening was amazing. We open on these abandoned pool floaties and this abandoned resort with dramatic music, and then Chris Harrison comes on and he's just dramatically walking along the beach. The producers are so thrilled with this Trouble in Paradise plotline, and they cannot stop repeating it throughout the episode. Chris has this very faux, heartfelt speech at the beginning of this where he says that paradise is a place for people who have been on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette to have a second chance at love and getting married. Okay, you know what? Let's be real. Paradise has always been a drunken fuckfest in Mexico, and you're just sorry that you got caught. For real. They promised to show the footage of Corinne and DeMario, which for those of you who have watched both of these episodes, we never really saw it. We just saw like them kind of making out in the pool and being drunk. We didn't see the actual footage. And now I know that they can't show it because it was a legal proceeding, but don't do a bait and switch. I don't appreciate that. After Chris's speech, we get to our normal cheesy opening, which I love. Probably the opening sequence is my favorite part of Bachelor in Paradise because it just shows that they don't really take themselves that seriously. My honorable mentions for the opening sequence go out to Jasmine, who's choking a random sound guy, Lacey, who looks like an abominable snowman covered in sunscreen. I'm also living for Robbie in those cheeky ass jeans shorts. Raven is the first to arrive, and she is just naive enough to believe in all of this engagement crap because she's from the South and no one had ever given her an orgasm before Nick. Dean comes on, who we have all been waiting for. I don't know about you all, but I am following Dean on Instagram and he is, woo! Christina comes in, the Russian girl from next season, and you know, she has like a softer look now. I like the lighter hair on her. Danielle is back and she has boob implants now, and I'm very sad because she's no longer a member of the IBTC, you know? She used to be rocking boobs like mine and now I mean, the implants she got are not that big. They look great on her. I felt a lot of solidarity with her and I'm sad that she decided to change her body. But you know, if that's what makes her happy, more power to her. Ben from Caitlin's season is here. I honestly don't really remember him. Immediately he latches onto Raven and he cannot shut up about his dog. You know what, dude? I get it. I could sit there and talk about my dog all day long. Iggy gets to Paradise. I don't even know why he's here. I mean, he has a crush on Dean. He's only there to bro around with the dudes. It confirms all of the suspicions that I had about him during Rachel's season, because really, it seemed like he was just her gay best friend who wanted to gossip about all the other guys with her. It didn't seem like he was actually into her, and it doesn't seem like he's really that into anyone. Other than the dudes that are there, of course. Jack Stone enters with lots of creepy music. He says that he's not a serial killer, he's a lawyer. But really, is there a difference? Alexis makes an epic entrance from the beach in her shark costume, although she's still calling it a dolphin costume. Alexis, honey, it's called Google. It's a shark costume. DeMario enters, and none of the girls want anything to do with him. And this is before any of the Corinne drama has unfolded. Most of them don't want anything to do with him because of what happened on Rachel's season, where this ex-girlfriend slash fuck buddy showed up at that basketball date and just blew up his spot. From what I saw on the Men Tell All and on this episode, it seems like he's still pretending that this girl didn't mean anything to him. Raven's not buying it, and neither am I. Finally, Corinne gets there, and I feel like all is right in the world. She has a glass of champagne for Chris Harrison, which is just so polite of her, and she says that she's going to make Paradise Corinne again, which is just so self-aware of her because I feel like she really is like Trump in a lot of ways. I mean, she's outrageous, she's fake, and you can't get away from her. She's dominating the media. She has a lot of good sound bites, and you want to hate her, but like, she just won't go away. Just FYI, if I get more and more sweaty throughout this video, just know I am filming this in my garage that has no air conditioning and it is 90 degrees outside. So, you know, I tried to powder, but I don't know how well it's gonna hold up in here. And this is a long recap. Immediately, Dean and Christina connect over their fucked up family situations. For those of you who didn't watch Nick's seasons or don't remember, Christina is an orphan from, I think, Ukraine or Russia. Before she was orphaned, was mistreated by her mother who wouldn't let her eat anything, and so she ended up eating lipstick. It was a very sad and fucked up story. And Dean, as most of you know, has a weird, totally fucked up family situation with his dad, who's a reborn who knows what. And they don't get along. So it's natural that these two people who are ridiculously attractive and also have fucked up families would connect with each other. Diggy comes on and I am like, yes! I love Diggy, I love his style, I love his sense of humor, I think he's really handsome, and Rachel didn't really give him a chance, so it's cool that he's on Paradise. I mean, you can't have Iggy and not have Diggy, although it would have been fine if it was the other way around. And Matt is back. Even though he made the final four, still no one remembers who he is. Dude, just drop the penguin suit, okay? And then Nick enters, also in a costume as Santa. He goes straight for the kill with Jasmine. And you know, I don't know if it's really gonna last. And Amanda is back. God, men love Amanda, and I can see why. I mean, she's beautiful, she's smart, she has a lot to offer, although she does have 2 kids, and I'm wondering who is taking care of those kids while she's on all these reality shows. When she enters, she gives her ring back to Chris because things didn't work out between her and Josh. Once she gets onto the beach, she complains that she couldn't get into the celebrity version of Tinder, which I think is probably Raya, and that's because she wasn't cool enough. Honey, when I was single, I got into the league, and at that time I only had like 2,000 Instagram followers, so maybe I just need to give you some pointers. And Taylor is here. Her outfit is just a little bit try-hard for me with the little tiny bandeau and the ruffles with the ass hanging out, but whatever. I mean, they only brought her here to fight with Corinne, right? I mean, she's lucky that she ended up staying and finding that guy Derek. More on that later. Possibly my favorite line of the episode was Alexis saying that her vagina isn't dancing for anyone. I mean, none of the guys are doing it for her. We'll see if anything changes. So then, Corinne and Demario, as soon as they see each other, it's like sparks, fireworks, electricity, or a car crash. I mean, you know, you can't look away. They jump into the pool with her in her little Bo Peep outfit. They both have all their clothes on, and Alex is trying to do his interview. He ends up doing like a play-by-play like a sportscaster, like, oh, they're drunk, they're in the pool, looks like they're making out, looks like they're interested in each other. And also, this is the only footage that we see of them together in the pool, which is apparently where the bad stuff happened, but we never get to see any of that. Thanks for nothing, Bachelor. So then everybody gets sat down with Chris and they have a little powwow. There's an announcement that Jorge is going to follow his dreams, and it's so cute. I wish him all the best in whatever his new business is. And Wells is gonna be the bartender now. Now, my only issue with Wells being the bartender is like, he's really cute and a lot of girls are gonna wanna have a relationship with him. So like, why do you have him as the bartender? Why does he just wanna be the friend? Iggy should be the bartender. He's the one who wants to be everybody's best friend. The ladies are gonna get to hand out the roses on week 1, which apparently is a plot twist because normally it's the dudes. So that's really great. Like I said before, Taylor and Derek, they really hit it off. And Taylor is almost pained in her confessional when she's confessing that she actually has feelings for someone. I mean, what did she expect? She's gonna go be half naked with a bunch of hot dudes down in Mexico. Obviously there's gonna be some feelings that develop. Christina gets the first date card and of course she gives it to Dean. I mean, I think anybody in their right mind would. Danielle was really sad that Christina asked Dean to go on a date because she wanted to go on a date with him, and so she talks to Wells, who apparently is her BFF from back home. Who knew? It's too bad they're not allowed to date because it seems like they have a very good connection. Dean and Christina's date goes really well. I thought it was just gonna be one of those typical, boring, lonely bachelor dinners where there's like a dinner table in the middle of some empty place and they don't touch their food. But then they had mariachi and they had confetti and they reconnected again about the broken childhood. So then, as I predicted, the whole situation between Nick and Jasmine completely resolved because Nick gets too drunk and Jasmine's like, fuck that, I'm gonna hook up with Matt. And that's what she did. Get it, girl. get it. Lacey and Iggy have this awkward makeout session on the beach, and then immediately the next morning her grandpa dies and she has to leave paradise. I hope that they were gonna let her come back. And eventually they do, because everybody has to leave paradise. We will get to that later. There is no way that Iggy is going to survive this rose ceremony. I'm just putting it out there right now. On day 2, we get another new guy, Robbie. He's back. He looks like a Ken doll. He describes his hair as being straggly, but to me, it really looks like a Ken doll. There's like some sort of weird flat iron poof situation. I don't know. Chris gives him a date card before he even enters paradise. Oh shit. He picks Raven and they go jet skiing, and he says that jet skiing is really his wheelhouse. Also, Robbie's occupation is listed as a social media influencer. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, I get that everyone after they go on this show does get a lot of Instagram followers, but you should at least pretend to have a real job. So they go on this jet skiing date, and I want to know what's up with these weird fruit salad drinks. I mean, literally Raven picked up a drink that was the size of her head and had a whole fruit salad on it. Obviously, they let both of them touch up their hair after jet skiing because it was completely soaking wet, and then all of a sudden, Robbie's hair was perfectly flat ironed to the side again. After the date, which I couldn't really tell if Raven was having a good time or not. I mean, they made out in the ocean. It looked like they might be having a good time. She talked to the girls and she revealed that she didn't like Robbie at all. He wouldn't shut up about being an influencer, which, dude, I mean, that's such a douchebag move. Come on. She said he's too pretty and his abs are too nice. Like, he has too many abs. She said he has 12 abs. Girl, your waist is like 10 inches around. I don't think you need to be insecure about your abs in comparison to anyone else's. I feel like this is just the calm before the storm. I just want to get to the juicy part. I want to get to the Corinne and Mario situation. But, you know, I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to watch everything because I am a loyal fan. So, the next day card is Jasmine and Matt, and they go to a first date at a drag club, which I think is such a fun idea. And Matt was really game. I mean, he looked fabulous. I wish they had shaved him a little bit, you know? And he also could not walk in those heels. But the wig was amazing, the sparkly dress. He also still had glitter on his face on their date after the drag bar, which is so funny because I'm sure all of us can relate to the fact that once you put glitter on your face, that shit does not come off. Raven spends some time with Ben and they end up making out, and then her first thing she says to him after they make out is, "Oh, you kiss so much better than Robbie." I don't know if that's really the best thing to say to someone, but I don't think Ben cares because he's just trying to get a rose. So then in the middle of all this, on what seems like night 2, Corinne and Mario are both spirited away, never to be seen again. And like I said, that's the last footage we've ever seen of them. That's it. They don't show anything. So all that bullshit that Chris Harrison was saying where he said we're gonna address everything and we're gonna show all the footage, they didn't show us anything. They just showed the beginning of Corinne and Mario flirting and making out. That was it. And I get that legally they can't show us more, maybe, but don't lie to us. Don't pretend that you're gonna show us stuff and then not show it. So then the episode was over. I really felt like I was robbed because I had watched this whole episode to see drama between Corinne and Mario, and I didn't get to see it. Alright, so that is the end of episode 1. I'm about to get at episode 2, but you know what? Let's have a doggy break. This is Coconut. For those of you who haven't met her, she watches all of the episodes of Bachelor, Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise with me, and she is a very, very good dog. Right, Coco? Anyway, this has been your doggy break. Now, let's get into episode 2. So, episode 2, we open right on Carly and Evan's wedding, and they talk about their whole journey together. To be honest, I don't really care that much about Carly and Evan's wedding or their journey together. They did a flashback to every single wedding that's ever been on The Bachelor. I've never hit my fast forward button so fast in my life. The whole wedding, as I predicted, was pretty boring, but I did love the Topless Island lady playing her wooden recorder. That was pretty fun. And the shaman that came in with the smoke and string tying ceremony, and that was fun. Now, a little note on this wedding touch. The flower crowns that Carly picked out for her bridesmaids are insane and huge. You're not supposed to make a flower crown out of like huge orange and pink roses. I'm glad that she wasn't wearing one, at least when she's a bride, and she's gonna have to like look back at these pictures forever. I do think Carly looks beautiful. Her bouquet, her dress, her hair, everything was on point. As far as wedding guests, I think that Ashley I was the best dressed. I loved that little red off the shoulder number. Also, it was hysterical that how they kept cutting to her and she was just crying. And every time she cried, it made me think of Kim Kardashian when she's crying. Evan came in with a really creepy line during his vows where he said, "I promise to never stop exploring you." I'm not sure what happened. Nick and Vanessa are there, and I still don't totally buy their relationship because they don't look very happy. Julia, the bridesmaid, has too many vowels in her name. You know, spell Julia Juliaoue. I mean, just keep simple. Julia, just a U. You don't need it in the end. So finally, the wedding is over. We get back to what we wanted to do. See the people come back to paradise after 2 weeks off due to all of these investigations and sexual misconduct allegations. We have an awkward powwow with Chris Harrison and they go over everything that happened. Chris says that there was an independent investigation and that there was no evidence of misconduct. He then asks the contestants if they trust that conclusion, and of course they're going to say yes, they just want to be on TV. Even after this whole discussion, he asks everyone if they still want to continue with the show. Of course they want to be on the show. They flew back down to fucking Mexico. They didn't fly all the way down there for nothing, and they just want to be paid to make money. They don't care about any of this other stuff. At first, this conversation really is not satisfying because everyone just wants to let us know how real they are and how they're not robots and everything is real. And I'm thinking, like, can you please address the fact that someone may or may not have been sexually assaulted on your show? And even if it didn't happen, you should probably talk about that. Finally, I feel like the first real thing is said when Diggy spills the tea about the black man, white woman dynamic and how DeMario was essentially villainized. And I agree with him. I mean, I don't know what happened. Essentially, no one's ever gonna know what happened that night, but I think that the way that the media portrayed DeMario was really awful. Then Chris Harrison goes in for the kill by asking, do you think race played a part in this? This must have been the most long, awkward pause ever. Finally, everyone said yes. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know if any of these people are truly qualified to discuss race relations in America. I mean, maybe the people who are actually minorities on the show are, but not all the other people. I mean, really the only two people that we want to hear from, but we don't hear from, are Corinne and DeMario, because I'd like to hear firsthand from them what they think and how they feel. Raven reveals that she was sexually assaulted, which is awful, and I like how she said that she hopes this doesn't discourage other victims of assault from coming forward. I like that they talked about consent and what the definition of that is, and the fact that people can't consent if they're unconscious or if they're drunk, and that's like a great message to get out to America, because believe it or not, in 2017 there are some people that still don't know about that. Now, I will say, I heard from an inside source that after the whole Corinne and DeMario situation, that the contestants were limited to only 2 drinks per hour, and also that they had to get consent from the producers before they could actually have sex. Which, you know, maybe it's not such a bad idea, because people are being drunk and being idiots. So, all the dudes and the girls separate and they get together to rehash everything. At first, it seems like everybody who was in some sort of blossoming relationship is still interested in that same person, except for that Amanda wants nothing to do with Alex. Not that they were in a relationship, but she had promised him a rose, and she's obviously no longer even slightly into him. We find out that Raven ghosted both Robbie and Ben while they were on their 2-week break, which I think is amazing, because she knew she had this in the bag. She's got 2 guys fighting over her. Why does she even need to try? Alex keeps bothering Amanda, and he just doesn't know how to take a hint. She also isn't explicitly telling him just to buzz off. So Danielle swoops in and tells him that he needs to back off. Even Raven tells him it's time to move on, but he won't take no for an answer. So finally, Amanda has to sit him down and say that she's giving him a friendship rose. Girl, why are you even giving him his rose at all? I know men like that. It's like you give them an inch and they take a mile. Even though you say, oh, we can only be friends, he's gonna say, I'm gonna turn that into a relationship. I mean, he's really short. He has a Napoleon complex. So then another date card comes around and it goes to Derek. I think that it is very unfair. I agree with Lacey. Lacey had to go home after only one day in paradise because her grandfather died. Meanwhile, everyone else who stayed through day 2 had to stay for basically 12 days while they were doing this whole investigation. So they all bonded a lot more than she did. And she hasn't had a chance to connect with anyone. So it would have been nice for her to get the date card instead of Derek, because Derek's already basically in a relationship with Taylor. Derek and Taylor's date is very boring. I'm not gonna recap it. I don't care. I'm still Team Corinne, and I don't like the way that Taylor treated her in next season. The couples that we thought were going to be together at the beginning of the episode start falling apart. Basically, Dean tells Christina that he's not feeling it. Matt tells Jasmine he's not feeling it. Both of the girls are crying. Both of the dudes just want to go spread their seed and they don't want to be tied down. I mean, I guess I can't say I blame them because technically they'd only had 2 days of filming and they want to try to play the game a little bit more. But Dean, you went home with Christina to Kentucky. Don't play games like that and then tell the girl that you're not into her. I have to say, Matt, you better watch out. Don't cross Jasmine, she'll choke you. That's all for my recap of episodes 1 and 2 of Bachelor in Paradise this season. Please like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think below. Who do you think is gonna end up being a couple this season? Do you think Taylor and Derek are gonna stay together? What did you think of Evan and Carly's wedding? I thought it was super boring, but maybe you have a better take on it. Are you following Dean on Instagram? Because if not, you really should. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys after the next 2 episodes.